This is the Hot 7 Nightly News.
Good evening. It is Tuesday, 11th February 2025. I am Daniela Edwin. Welcome to the Hot 7 TV Nightly News. We are on Flow Channel 117, Kiss FM, the Caribbean Hot FM mobile app, and the Caribbean Hot 7 TV Facebook page. Not forgetting those of you using the Hot 7 plug and play antenna. Thank you so much for joining us. A government minister's remarks about an opposition senator have sparked backlash, with many calling them insensitive to the differently abled community. Now, the minister responsible for persons with disabilities is weighing in, making it clear that mockery of disabilities is unacceptable.
On his talk show Can I Help You, which aired on February 6th, Housing Minister Richard Frederick made remarks about opposition Senator Dominic Fede, stating that Fede has autism, which is a lifelong developmental disability, and dwarfism, a medical condition that impacts a person's height.
Fede, you remember is Richard Frederick you first came to when you wanted to run for Flabo? You remember that? Do you remember that? You forget you came to me, Angel Brett was present. You forget that. You asked me, Sir John was dead. You asked me to make a case for you with Stephenson King. You remember? You remember? Kokoloram, you remember? He wanted to run since 2011 for Flabo. And after you left, I told Angel, mate not even from here, mate look like he fighting autism and dwarfism. Huh? And I will push mate for the electorate. So I dismissed him.
During Monday's pre-cabinet press briefing, Minister for Persons with Disabilities Jeremiah Norbert was asked to weigh in on the remarks made by the sitting member. Although he was not fully aware of the exact statement, Norbert strongly opposed making jokes about disabilities. He stated that there are certain comments individuals should refrain from making. He also stressed that regardless of the individual involved, words carry weight, and he does not support jeering or using disability terms to mock others. Norbert also clarified that this was not only his personal view, but the official stance of his ministry, and this will not change irrespective of the situation.
I did not hear the comments, and so I cannot speak about the veracity of what it is that you're saying. However, I've always taken a position where I denounce any kind of fun making about disability, and disability is a very sensitive issue. So it doesn't matter who it is, including myself. I take full responsibility for the things that I say and the things that I do. And no way, no day will I ever promote or agree with any individual, no matter who the person is. I'm not even going to think of who made the comment. It doesn't matter if it is the Honorable Prime Minister. It doesn't matter if it's the leader. It doesn't matter who it is. It's just that the position is that we never ridicule any individual, especially if we believe they have a disability. And we never even try to use disability terminology to make a mockery of absolutely anybody in this country. This has been my position, the position of my ministry. I stand by it. And if anybody makes such a comment, I think they should be able to come and say, now, there are some comments that we just don't make and we have to denounce it, and that is my position on that matter.
While there has been no confirmation that Fede has a disability, many have criticized the comment as insensitive to the differently abled community. For the Hot 7 TV News, Chrissy Bakey reporting.
Supermarket shelves are running low on sugar, leaving many shoppers empty-handed. Commerce Minister Emma Hippolyte says the shortage is due to shipment delays. She is urging consumers to opt for brown sugar to allow manufacturers to sustain their production of products.
Many shoppers have been struggling to find sugar on supermarket shelves, and according to Commerce Minister Emma Hippolyte, the issue is tied to shipment availability. She explained that the government is responsible for importing sugar and that while manufacturers have the option to import sugar independently, they often rely on the government's imports due to lower costs as subsidies make it more affordable for the government. She acknowledged the ongoing shortages but emphasized the importance of ensuring manufacturers have access to white sugar to maintain production and keep factories running smoothly. Hippolyte highlighted the broader economic impact, stating that many workers and businesses depend on these manufacturers. A prolonged shortage could affect both the public and the workforce.
The white sugar that we import, you might not know, but it is being used, a large percentage is being used by our manufacturers, the persons who manufacture goods and services. And because when the government imports white sugar, it imports it at a price that is a lot less than if individual manufacturers go and purchase or import themselves. Even when we give them an opportunity to import directly, they don't. They wait until the government imports it because at that time the price is a lot lower because of the subsidies that we have. So when it comes in, most times the manufacturers takes it. And we need to ensure that that happens. We need to ensure that the factories and around us continue to run because it's going to impact, if it is closed, it's going to impact the labor force.
She also urged consumers to be mindful of the situation by opting for brown sugar where possible, allowing manufacturers continued access to white sugar for production.
So, John Public, when you go on the shelves to purchase your sugar, it's better to focus on the brown and leave the white for the manufacturers. Some information.
For the Hot 7 TV News, Chrissy Bakey reporting.
Craig Archie Romulus, a gifted artist and a proud son of the George Charles Boulevard, is using his talent to transform his community's image. His new mural, which took 8 days to create, has caught the eyes of many and was inspired by members of the community. Our news team stopped at the Boulevard to learn more about this project and filed this report.
For years, George Charles Boulevard has carried a reputation shaped by perception, some fair, some unfounded. But one man is determined to rewrite that narrative, not with words but with art. Self-taught artist Craig Archie Romulus began drawing when he was only 6 years old. He worked on his craft for years and was credited for his work on the Rock Hall and Vidbouteille Secondary School crest. With a brush and a bold vision, he decided to turn a once overlooked wall into a powerful symbol of hope and renewal for George Charles Boulevard. His latest project, a vibrant mural, is more than just paint on a wall. It is a statement, a symbol of pride, and a reminder that Marcia and by extension Castries East is home to extraordinary talent worthy of recognition.
Well, the project behind me was fully based on uplifting my area because we've been through a lot. We have been passing deaths over and over and over. So I just thought of the walls were depleted and stuff like that. So to me, I feel like to express myself and to make the area a bit more nice and uplifting for the people in the community. So I decided to just do free paintings. I want to thank my parliamentary rep, Mr. Philippe Jepe, for providing me the resources so I could just do my work.
He shared that his inspiration came from the community, especially the children. Wanting to create something that resonated with them, he made it a point to include a beloved cartoon character in the mural. Additionally, he incorporated flowers and butterflies, elements that have unexpectedly captured the admiration of older residents, making the artwork a source of joy for all generations.
I find my inspiration mostly from all the pain I see around the area. We were living in a ghetto, and the children in the ghetto already are growing up wrong. Yeah, and I'm seeing maybe they could at least even if it's one person they can follow up to and say okay, well, they want to do something better with themselves and their lives. Yeah, so like, because when they pass on the train, will watch the painting and say like, oh my God, and like they'll freak out and yeah, they end up liking it. Who say well that's what they want to be doing and that's what they, it's from there. I just carried on and the children inspired me the most around the area. My fellow friends and them. Yeah, because most of my friends are like cartoon characters. They like the t-shirts with cartoon characters. So I just had to do something for somebody, for everybody, piece by piece. You know, like for the children, the elderly people, especially ladies, they like this one. They will come and take the photos. Yeah, it's just to make the place nice and uplift the area. The area was like a little dark and different stuff. From the time we do the paintings, yeah, everything just uplifted. Spirits and all were uplifted also. So that kind of gave me inspiration to just go on.
He completed the mural entirely freehand, dedicating 8 days of hard work to bring his vision to life. He stated that he did get some assistance from his friends.
That's our little block there, and like, so some of my friends will help me and like, you know, like, who want to do this, who want to add up a little something and give me a little mind. Okay, well, say, well, hey, that could look good, son. Like, so I take everybody's ideas into consideration and I just build one piece.
His favorite part of the mural is the section depicting the blue sky and birds. He explained that the wall was previously damaged, so he chose to paint that area green, symbolizing growth and renewal for the community. He also stated that at night time, the white clouds capture the light from the street lamp, giving the painting a unique look.
Well, they're all my favorite. Yeah, they're all my favorite. But I like the blue. Yeah, the blue one, with the birds and stuff. Yeah, because like birds like 3D, like, you know, there's clouds. Yeah, especially in the evening when the sun goes down, you get a different view of what you see now.
He expressed his hope to create more murals across the constituency, further beautifying the area through art. His vision has also gained the support of Prime Minister and Parliamentary Representative Philip J. Pierre, who has expressed interest in seeing more of his work throughout the constituency. For the Hot 7 TV News, Chrissy Bakey reporting.
Still in the first segment of the broadcast, the POV. With what has been happening in the political arena, what are your thoughts on the personal attacks by ministers on other political leaders and vice versa? Here is your point of view.
Fish, when fish in water, they're looking to go out, those are out looking to get in. So when the opposition was out there, they was calling him, they was being disrespectful. Now they're asking for it to stop. So how will it stop when you're not stopping? That's how I see it.
Well, it's not for me. It's not a good thing. It's not nice but to me it may look very insulting to each other, and it's not a good thing to do, because at the end of the day, you know, at the end of the day, we live in an uncertain world, uncertain life where we never know what can happen. And people like when we say manners and respect is something that is very essential, that we need to respect in spite of who you are, in spite of what party you are. But in addressing each other, they're supposed to have a level of respect. You know, they're supposed to respect each other. At the end of the day, when everybody win, after campaign, they come together and they're having a nice time. So why when campaigning they have to insult each other? It's not something good. It's not nice at all. And for other countries, it's not nice. You know, we need really respectful leaders, people that know how to respect, regardless of who they are, of name, regardless of what position they have. They need to respect each other. And I believe I'm somebody who believes in respect. I love respect. I learn to respect each other, young or old, no matter what gender, no matter what class, whatever you call your name. But I believe I respect you, and by respecting each other, you earn respect. So you don't disrespect each other. At any time, you respect them and they respect you.
Opinion concerning personal attack on leaders, whether it's politicians or people that contribute a lot to society. I personally believe we are here to take our country on a higher level. Now, most times that people want to be in that spotlight that person have been contributing in society, and most times they try to bring that person down. I personally believe that it's just destroying our country. For example, there's the issue with Jeremiah and the opposition. I personally believe that if the former government says that they assist Jeremiah, right, not because that he's in politics, he's on the government side right now, right, that they can come back and try to use this thing to try to destroy his reputation. What they need to be doing right now, instead of hitting people and the personal attacks to people, come and see what you are contributing towards society, what you are coming to do towards this country and to bring better life to this country. Stop this personal attack, because at the end of the day, it's not doing any good for the people of this country. Because tomorrow, even our children are watching what is going on. It makes no sense. So I'm saying to those leaders who are attacking people personally and something, it makes no sense. I mean, we need some politics that one can sit down and listen to that political contribution to society and something. I have sat down, I have listened to Dr. Anthony contribution, I have listened to George Odlum, and you can see that contribution. You listen. I want to sit down where I can hear some good debate, where we can hear what is our plan for the country. I don't want to hear politicians hitting one of the personal attack on their families. That makes no sense.
Well, I mean, as a leader, you're supposed to be a representative of your country, of your people, of even yourself. But sometimes, it gets to the point where some people don't understand. They don't see things as they're supposed to, and so sometimes the name calling is not that it's supposed to, but sometimes it has to be, because sometimes people have to shake up, they have to get up, they have to see themselves that they are not who they are and what they're supposed to have been. So sometimes the name calling is not that they want to, but it's done because they need to shake up.
Yo pas ni respect pour moun qui électé yo mettez là. Number one, yo pas ni respect pour moun qui électé yo. Yo ka passer menti ban nous tout. Qui bof parti a fait. Menti et caché quoi yo même problème. Yo un problème avec yon a l'autre. L'autre ka fait ça. Comment ça fait l'id nous bien. Qui connaît ça fait l'id nous bien pays là. Parce que menti là yon a l'autre. Nous qui électé autres mettez là. On pas fait qui bon nous juste menti. Ça a dit ça a fait, ça a dit ça a pas fait. Est-ce que moi avec ces ministres, ces gouvernements, ça nous Saint Lucia, moi là c'est que.
From the time I raised, and you're seeing like big men, and it's not little children that in the House of Parliament. I know they have school children, but them big guys, married people, what are divorced already, and those things not making sense. Because tell me, what example they living for the children, the young children, the bad boys? What example they living for us? And every time, this and that, in the House of Parliament, some of them walking out. It's time for this papi show to stop. Because we have no confidence in those guys, We're trying to see if our country could be better. As a female country, Saint Lucia, our little woman, our girl, that's what they're doing to her. Our great-grandmother. And it's very, very bad. It's time for those guys to, always calling each other different names. Ça pas bon messieurs. À sécuriser yon a lot.
I find it's in our government, the ministers should be uniting with each other. I don't find why one could have to call that one a poker, why that one will have to call that one a dog, why that one should be criticizing that one, and all of you all are on the same government. I find it's very disrespectful for these ministers to be they have certain of these ministers that is just thinking that they are the head of there, and they not even their prime minister they want to respect.
Look out for our reporters or head over to our Facebook and Instagram pages at Caribbean Hot 7 TV to share your point of view on trending topics in the news. Coming up next, new amendments to legislation regarding license plates has sparked much discourse amongst motorists, and 12 new mothers and their Christmas or New Year's babies received an unexpected surprise from Peter and Company. All that and so much more coming up when we return.